Equine Kneads. Today we're going to do a electromagnetic pulse or PEMF therapy on Stealth. Stealth is a 9-year-old thoroughbred. The pulse therapy, what we're going to do today is essentially a cellular exercise. So we are going to send an electromagnetic signal into the body that is going to contract and relax each of the individual cells. It's only going to target cells that are fatigued, dehydrated, weak, or otherwise injured, etc. It won't do anything to his healthy cells. It will increase blood flow, bring oxygen and nutrients into the cells, while also letting the cells get rid of any other toxic stuff that might be held within the cell. The equine coils have 4 layers of copper running through them. There's no copper in the joint here, so it does not get hot. It'll stay nice and cool for him. Pull these off, and we are going to just turn this up a little bit. Show you what things should not look like. We'll move this back to his back, and he may have some pretty dramatic pulsing going on, and that's not the effect that we're looking for. So if you can see, he's almost having muscle spasms here. That's way too intense for him. So we're going to pull it back up here and turn the intensity down, and we'll move it back again. You can see the difference. This is much more mild going through his back. It's not going to hurt him. He's not going to have some muscle spasms or major contractions from it. It should be very gentle. Him up here through his thoracic, and that was fairly dramatic. So there's a little bit more fatigue or soreness going on through his thoracic here. As the pulsing works, it decreases. So you'll see less and less pulsing go on as the cells are recovering. But it's very rhythmic. There's no muscle spasms going on. He's just pulsing pretty dramatically. But it's not the spasms that we saw when we had it up here on the shoulder. I don't know if you could see it. Even at a very low, almost the lowest intensity, he was not really enjoying having the coils around his pole. He's got a lot of sensitivity up here in his pole. So when I feel with my hands, what I feel is a lot of connective tissue, a lot of fascia through his forehead. It's extremely tight. It's pulling on his ears. I can feel it pulling down towards his jaw. And so that's something that I would actually take care of with my hands manually with body work. So what I'm doing now is just working on kind of breaking up some of those adhesions in the fascia in his forehead and coming around his ear. This he likes a lot. And now he's almost leaning into it. He's really like, okay, he's doing this, and his forehead feels much better, doesn't it? We'll give you a little pat. That feels better. I think he wants to kiss it. So these are the smallest coils. There's 3 different sizes. These are the smallest. We have them wrapped around the joint. We're just going to give a little bit of joint relief here. You can put these around each of the joints, treat all 4 legs. So you would go from the knee down to the fetlock, then around to the hock and the fetlock and so forth. You can also go right around the cannon bone for injuries. If you had a horse that had a specific injury, like a tendon tear or strain, suspensories, things like that, you would actually do this directly over the injury. So we're all done with Stealth. We did all 4 legs, did a full body treatment on him. We also did a little bit of body work on him. We didn't do a full body treatment in terms of hands-on manual therapy, but you can combine the 2. For him, with what he had done, he would get today off and be able to go back to regular work tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, you can reach me at 678-451-3674, or you can always email me at Christina, Christina, at equinekneads.net. Feel free to give me a call if you'd like to schedule a session for you and your horse.